If that doesn't get you pumped, I don't know what will. Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. But it is not Villa today. It is England in the 2026 World Cup in the USA, Canada and Mexico. It is, as we touched on in the last episode, the new format of the World Cup. So there are so many groups. We've already seen some big upsets in all the group games. So let's hope that we're not one of them today as we take on Congo and Jamaica in our group. So our first lineup for the World Cup is as follows. Angus Gunn is in goal. De Silva, Stones, Gomez and Trent Alexander-Arnold make up the back four. They tend to have been the back four all the way through my tenureship as England manager. Lewis Cook playing as the deep line playmaker on defence. Then you've got Healy, Cameron Healy, who's going to make only his second England appearance. He impressed me in the first one that we actually played with him, and he's got some very good attributes. Looks very decent playing for Crystal Palace. I've got him playing as a Mazzala. Then we've got Jadon Sancho, Phil Foden, Raheem Sterling in behind Mick McWilliams, who leads the line today. I don't recognise any of the Congolese players. They've got some new gens in there, but I mean it's nothing that we shouldn't be beating, so let's hope that we get off to a decent start. I'm going to certainly say a team such as ours should be winning this without any issues whatsoever. We are still the number one ranked team in the world, so the pressure really is actually on us in this game and in this tournament to do very well, so let's hope that we can achieve that. Come on you England. Cook, lovely ball out wide to De Silva. We're spraying the ball nicely and moving it quickly from side to side, stretching and moving away on that Congo defence. Great ball in. Mick McWilliams heads it wide. Jay De Silva's got such a decent delivery on him, and Mick really should have done better there, but there's a highlight straight afterwards, and you'd like to think we're beginning to tick through the gears now. Good header by Joe Gomez, who's the best centre-back we have in the lineup. Foden into Cameron Healy. Back to Phil Foden. Foden now on the ball, driving forward. Decent ball out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Get it wide, whip those balls in. Mick McWilliams doesn't do brilliantly with that one. Foden to Raheem Sterling. Back to Phil Foden. Foden bends it. Foden scores. He gets our first goal of the World Cup campaign underway. 1-0 within 20 minutes. Come on, you England. Decent play originally from us there. And a lovely 1-2 between Sterling and Foden. The two City players combining. And Foden just bends it into that far corner. Great finish. Trent over a free kick. Bends it. Oh my god, he's at the bar. Mick McWilliams. Foden. It's 2. Phil Foden doing a little bit of poaching there. And just managing to get into the 6-yard box and tap in after the keeper made a bit of a mess of Trent's free kick. I will need to see it again in the 3D replay. We'll get a better look at it here. Trent, I mean, it's got some serious whip on it. In the end, it ends up being a good save by Samba. Poti, unfortunately, makes a good tackle, heads it straight across the box, and Phil Foden smashes it in from only 3 yards out. Cruising. I've got a lot of players that aren't quite match sharp, so what we have to do is we have to do a lot of rotation in these games where we're kind of expected to win comfortably. For example, Phil Foden has just taken a knock. And I'm automatically going to take him off. No issues with that. Dele Alli is going to come on. It's not obviously because Phil's playing poorly or anything. Clearly not. He's got 2 goals. He's going to get annoyed. I've taken him off. But he picked up that knock. I need him to be fit and firing for the rest of the tournament after he's made such a decent start. He is one of our best creative players and I can't afford to lose him. Sterling whips the ball in, and Mick Williams at the back post manages to header on Healy. Oh, Craig Healy, not Cameron Healy, sorry, I'm thinking of the Blythe save. Craig Healy gets his first England goal and only his second appearance, and we have just absolutely battered Congo here in the early stages of this game. Mick McWilliams, great ball and head back across the box, and Healy, I mean the keeping, he's dived over it. I mean that is piss poor. Sorry mate, that is shoddy. 3-0 at half time, and I don't want to say it, but I kind of get the impression, I think we all get the impression that we're probably going to win this group and we're going to win it quite easily. It's just a matter of how much. It'd be great if I could get Mick McWilliams off the mark and get him some more goals. Let's get John Stones off, and I'm going to bring on Jonathan Panzo. He's quite a decent player. This is a good chance for me to scout out some other talent for us before they start next season. Looks pretty decent. Scored in the game against Brazil in our friendly to start with. He's very tall at 6'1", got great physicals, but not brilliant at everything else. Trent over another free kick, whips it in. Joe Gomez at the back post. Great finish by Joe Gomez. Everyone's scoring but the strikers today. But Trent gets his first assist of the tournament, and you'd hazard a guess it probably won't be the last one. Great deep free kick here from Trent, and I mean the ball was literally on a sixpence. Gomez could have even laid it off. He could have taken his pick if he'd have passed it to. Brilliant finish, 4-0, cruising. Bring on Jamaica. Only 30 seconds to go, and it looks like it's going to be a very comfortable England victory with only 4 goals scored today. I say only 4, that's still pretty decent, but I was hoping for maybe a little bit more as Trent gets the ball down the wing. Finds Sterling, maybe this is for a fifth. Trent whips the ball in, Jadon Sancho, it's off the post, and Samba manages to hold on gratefully after that. It's been a very decent performance, and that is the end of the game. 4-0. You know what I'm doing today. We're literally just blasting through these games because, let's face it, we expect to win these games, and it's all about the knockout stages. So Jamaica will be on in a minute, but let's see what the damage is to Phil Foden. He's only likely to be out for 7 days, so that's not the end of the world. God, I'm getting offered from all the big boys. Like in other news, Athletic Madrid have offered me a job interview. I already had an offer for an interview from City earlier on in the summer. I mean, they've got some absolutely world-class players that I could use. I mean, some of the players they've got are absolutely crazy. They've obviously got a fair bit of money behind them as well. I mean, it's tempting, but I can't. We've already been over this with Liverpool. It's the Villa save. I've got to stick with Villa. I have to. Don't. Annoying, I have to stick with Villa. Right, so it's the last game of the group then against Jamaica. We have already qualified, so we're going to put out a bit of a rotated lineup, but not so overly rotated that we dismantle or what's the word I'm looking for? Dislodge the kind of unity between the boys. So today it's Gunn Chilwell who comes in at left back. Then Panzo also joins Joe Gomez in the middle of the defence. Alexander-Arnold retains his place, as does Craig Healy and Lewis Cook. I thought they were very good against Congo. Then we've got Thomas Chatfield on the left. Ali in the middle, replacing the still injured Phil Foden. Raheem Sterling's on the right, and Glenn Hazel takes his place up top. They've got a couple of players, obviously, that I am sure we'll recognise. Orlando Aarons, Devante Cole, Leon Bailey, obviously is the superstar of the team. Tyler Blackett, yeah, and Andre Wisdom. Interesting. So they got some decent players there, but we should win this. Come on, let's be fair. If we can just get through this with a win and no injuries, that would be wonderful. As we whip the ball in, Chilwell, Dele Alli gets his first of the tournament as well, tapping in from a corner. But very good from set pieces, it looks like. We just pick up on all the scraps on all set pieces, and within 3 minutes we are already 1-0 up. Good stuff. Yeah, Chilwell puts in a decent delivery there. It just I think that might bounce off Glenn Hazel and falls just to Dele Alli, and he taps it in nicely. Well done, mate. Jamaica throw the ball in there, and it's picked up by Lewis Cook, and he finds Craig Healy. He's already got 1 goal to his name in an England shirt. Make it 2! Craig Healy is on fire! Assisted by Lewis Cook, the 2 midfielders combining. What a goal that is! This boy looks something special, actually, I have to say. Blackett, I mean, it's a nothing throw, really. Cook, great touch and turn, and he finds Healy. He's still about 40 yards out here, so he's got a long way to go, and he absolutely rockets that. No keeper's saving that. If all episodes were like this, Leon Bailey hits it straight into the England wall. Let's not concede a stupid goal. Bailey tees it to Moore. Good save by Angus Gunn there, and that's the first shot we've actually kind of had to face. And we hit it clear, but only as far as Moore, and he hits it straight against one of our players, and thank God. Now Raheem Sterling breaks away down the wing. Get in the middle, Glenn. What are you doing, mate? Sterling whips it in. It's nowhere near Hazel, but it falls to Tom Chatfield. Close. Oh, Hazel won the ball back. Well done, mate. Good pressing. Hazel back to Healy. Hit it, mate. Go on, hit it. He plays in Ben Chilwell, and that's the end of the highlight. Shame. 2-0 at the break. The midfield doing all the business here. We've got goal scorers from absolutely everywhere, apart from up front. I'm going to say the boys, I'm very pleased with the way you're playing. Well done. I'm going to take up Ben Chilwell because he's carrying that knock. On comes Josh De Silva, and that's all the changes I need to make at the moment. Dele Alli's taking a knock. That's not good. Valley taking it. I'm going to bring on Phil Foden because he's at 91% condition, but only 61% match sharpness. So it'd be good if I can get him back in amongst the feel of the game. Cook to Healy, back to Cook. Healy again. Cook. Go on, Lewis. Lovely one to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he scores. It is 3. A wonderful, well at goal. It's 2 assists for Lewis Cook, and yeah, like I said, everyone but the strikers is scoring. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's formations I play where the strikers don't get that many goals. I have no idea. This ball from Cook here is fabulous. Great spot. And what a finish. Keeper should save it easily. Joe Gomez into Craig Healy. Healy to Foden. Can we make it 4 and then match up the scoreline like we did against Congo? Chatfield to De Silva. Good ball into the box. Looking for Glenn Hazel. Doesn't quite get there. Healy into Sterling. Sterling. It's 4. I mean, the amount of goals that should be saved by the keepers are ridiculous. That goal's gone straight down the middle. There's such a golfing class. I hope this never happens in the World Cup. I really don't. Because you're going to get so many games like this where really it just doesn't matter. Because we all know what the scoreline's going to be. And it's just like seems very tedious. That's such bad goalkeeping. Phil Foden now whipping a ball in here. He hits it towards the back post. Ponzo can't get there. And now Jamaica on the break potentially. Thomas Asante then driving forward. What's he got? Asante. This is a pretty good run from him now, and he hits it, and Gunn claims that. If that's a highlight, yeah, okay. Foden over a free kick. It'll be the last touch of the game, and it's a brilliant save from the keeper, and you'd imagine the ref's going to blow up now. And he has 4-0 in the end. 2 4-0 wins to get us through the group stages. Very, very impressive. Easy going. And let's see who we're going to get in the first knockout round. Okay, we'll be playing Russia in the World Cup second round, and that is in 4 days' time. So what we'll do then is... Oh, I've moved them around. Didn't mean to do that. So what we'll do then is we will come back for the Russian game, and hopefully if we get through that, then we will move on to the next round. So I'm going to try and do 2 games every single video. We're going to try and get through the World Cup so we can get cracking back on the Villa save and then begin the final season of the save before FM 2020 comes out. I hope you're all excited. I am too. It's been a decent start to the World Cup. This was always going to be quite an easy going episode because I think we all knew we were going to beat Congo and Jamaica. I'm not that rubbish. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe, and until I see you for the knockout rounds of the World Cup 2026. Stay cool. 2026. Enter page 394.